and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
I remember growing up on the farm. We got up at the break of dawn and worked all day to break a new ground. And the drought in 03 and a hard winter's freeze brought Daddy to his knees. The bank took the deed, we had to leave to break a new ground. I met the sweetest girl in junior high. Took me a while to catch her eye. She was my first real love. I was breaking new ground. And on graduation day, she moved away. That kind of pain, don't wanna feel again. I nearly went insane. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground is a part of life. Sometimes it cuts like a knife, slicing up bad luck by the pound. And make a silent wish come true, like the very first kiss back in grade school, and life goes on. Breaking new ground. I just turned 30, bought Daddy's farm back. I didn't need the bank, paid it all in cash. I worked like a dog, I was breaking new ground. I got a little girl and boy, they both bring me joy. She's a tomboy, he's a thinker like Freud. We're the real McCoys. I'm breaking new ground. Breaking new ground is a part of life. Sometimes it cuts like a knife, slicing off bad luck by the pound. Can make a silent wish come true, like the first time I heard Daddy, I love you. Life goes on. Breaking new ground. As I stand here over this broken ground, Daddy lies there heaven bound. Family and friends are by my side. With heavy hearts we all say goodbye. Breaking new ground is a part of life. Sometimes it cuts like a knife, slicing off bad luck by the pound. Can make a silent wish come true, like the time Daddy said, son, I'm proud of you, and life goes on. Breaking new ground. Yeah, breaking new ground is a part of life. Sometimes it cuts like a knife, slicing up bad luck by the pound. And make a silent wish come true, like the time Daddy said, son, I'm proud of you, and life goes on. Breaking new ground. Yeah, life goes on. Breaking new ground.
His name is Marty Chambers, getting us started tonight. That is called Breaking New Ground. Traditional country music at its finest right there. Marty Chambers, check him out. And before that, Brittany Dixon getting us started with some pop in the country and a great tune called Ride Out. So we got a wide variety of country music tonight on a New Music Friday. That's what we'll call the show tonight. We've got a bunch of new music to debut tonight and a bunch of new Christmas music as well. So you're going to enjoy that. Welcome to Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best by indie artists. We're going to do that for the next 3 hours tonight. So we're just getting started, just getting the chat room warmed up. Got lots of fine folks that we call family in there. Where can you find that? It is right on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Just hit that little chat bubble bouncing around. Make yourself a free Spreaker account. That is our broadcasting format. You do not have to put your profile picture on there. And come into the chat room and say hello to yours truly and all the folks in the chat room right now. We have a great show for you tonight. Mr. Alex Miller from season 19 of American Idol is going to join us, and he is phenomenal. Traditional country music at its finest with him, and he's only 17 years old, but he does it right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have a great interview with him in just a little bit. We want to thank all of our syndicated stations and radio affiliates that replay the show. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, itsliferadio.com, lpcountry.com, wvmiradio.com, radiotheking.be. We are on realradio.us and countrymusicexpress.co.uk, which is also Country Radio or Country Music Express magazine. Our live radio player is on their website 24/7, and we appreciate that. We are on Bourbon Trail Radio. You can hear us on mytunerradio.com, getmeradio.com, Zeno FM. We are on iHeartRadio and Spotify. Just search KICR Indie Country Radio on all of those great formats. This next artist I found on that great little app called TikTok. She did a radio interview with me about 4 weeks ago. Her name is Savannah Benz. This is called Without You, her debut single on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
Teardrops falling on my face, but all you do is walk away from your mistakes. You might have hurt me now, but never again. And all I got left is my faith, but I'm clothed in strength, so I'm on my way. I'm on my way, 'cause I will stand up. I will hold myself together. I won't cry because I know I'll be alright. And I am stronger now. I won't let you bring me down. Even though it's all been hell, I've made it through. And so I'm moving on without you. Your words keep coming back to me. The more I try to leave them behind, I gotta switch the station by changing the dial. And through the storms and through the rain, I've learned you gotta sing through the pain, through the pain. 'Cause I will stand up.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
You'd never be afraid to face the mirror. You would never pick yourself apart. You'd love everything that you tried on. Feel pretty with a makeup gone. See beautiful instead of broken parts. If you could just see you the way I see you, there's nothing in this world you'd want to change. You'd see an angel. You'd understand the reason why I fell. And you'd believe it too if you could just see you the way I see you. You wonder if you make the world a better place, but you already did that just by waking up. It's the way you love and how you laugh. Give people time that you don't have. Girl, who you are is more than just enough. If you could just see you the way I see you, there's nothing in this world you'd want to change. You'd see an angel. You'd understand the reason why I fell. You'd believe it too if you could just see you the way I see you. If you could look through my eyes, feel through my heart, stand where I'm standing, you'd be crazy about the way you really are. If you could just see you the way that I see you, there's not a thing you would ever change. You'd see an angel. You'd understand the reason why I fell. And you'd believe it too if you could just see you. Oh, you'd believe it too if you could just see you the way I see you, the way that I see you.
That is a beautiful ballad in the world of country music. The artist is Lawson Bates. Go check him out, ladies and gentlemen. He is a young gentleman, very talented, and I love that song. That is called The Way I See You. Well, the only way I can see you right now is if you come into my live chat room. You can do it on our website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Lots of people are coming in right now, and we're getting ready to do a great radio interview with a young man from American Idol Season 19 by the name of Alex Miller. You don't want to miss that. That will be coming up shortly. This next young artist is very talented as well, and I mean young. By young, I mean 11 years old young. I interviewed her a couple of months ago. Her name is Brooklyn Summer from Los Angeles, California. We'll send this one out to Brian live in our chat room right now. It is her latest single called That Girl on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio.
See that girl over there with the perfect skin and the perfect hair. She fits into her world just perfectly. Everybody wants to know her name, wanna get her number, wanna play her game, and be invited to her sweet 16 when she looks in the mirror. Bet she don't like what she sees. 'Cause that girl made up, spending all your money, but tomorrow wanna break up. Take a laugh and a by the phone, but pretending that she doesn't care. But she just sits there waiting patiently. Everybody tells her he's no good, but she tells herself he's misunderstood. And slowly lets go of her dignity when she looks in that mirror that she don't like what she sees. 'Cause that girl, jaded, lying to her bed, but she's the one that made it. He lies when she cries, barely holds on to a little pride. I wouldn't wanna be that girl. Playing softball with my daddy in the backyard, making wishes on shooting stars. I never wanna be that far from that girl. That
This is Tim Kelly. From all of us at KICR Indie Country Radio and ICTV Indie Country Television, we want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Jingle bell, jingle bell ride. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing and bushes of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell ride. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time! It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gladly in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock, mixing and mingling the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Ride. Jingle bell, jingle bell ride. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bells high. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time! It's the right time. We're gonna rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gladly in a one-horse sleigh. Hey, giddy up a jingle horse, pick up those feet, jingle around the clock, mix and mingle and the jingling feet. That's a jingle bell, that's a jingle bell, that's a Jingle Bell Ride.
That song rocks, and it's not going to be released for a few more days, but I got it early, and that's how I love doing that around here. Jingle Bell Rock from our good friend Robbie Hart, who is live in our chat room right now. She is from Long Island, New York. We've interviewed a couple of times, and one just recently, a few weeks ago, and love her music, and she does great on that Christmas song, too. I love Jingle Bell Rock. Her version is awesome. Thank you, Robbie, for sending that over. Well, I'll tell you what, since we're having a traditional country music artist interviewed on the show tonight, let's play some traditional country music. My good buddy Richard Lynch from Waynesville, Ohio does it great, and I love his version of all kinds of traditional country music. He has some style in it, absolutely. This is a great duet with Richard Lynch from the Richard Lynch Band and Rhonda Vincent, who will be performing with Alex Miller, the artist that I'm going to be interviewing tonight, at the Mansion Theater in Branson, Missouri, I believe next week, but we'll confirm that tonight in our live interview. Here they are, Rhonda and Richard. This is called Back in Love Again on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I said from the start, I won't lose my heart again.
You were so kind at a time when I needed a friend.
Somewhere the friendship ended and love began. You're the reason I'm back in love again.
You turned on the charm, twisted my arm with love.
You were the girl from a world I've been dreaming of. Baby, there's something you gotta understand. You're the reason I'm back in love again. Back in love again. Saying things I never thought I'd say again. You gave me a feeling I hope will never end. You're the reason I'm back in love again. This time around, we found love to last.
I won't be afraid of mistakes I've made in the past.
Baby, you made me feel like a brand new man. You're the reason I'm back in love again. Back in love again. Saying things I never thought I'd say again. You gave me a feeling I hope will never end. You're the reason I'm back in love again. You gave me a feeling I hope will never end. You're the reason I'm back in love again.
You're the reason.
You're the reason.
You're the reason I'm
Back in love again.
That is Rhonda Vincent with Richard Lynch from the Richard Lynch Band, and great traditional country music right there. And of course, Rhonda Vincent is the queen of bluegrass, and she moved to Lake Ozark, Missouri, just north of where I'm broadcasting live in Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. Well, we've got some great live entertainment already put on the air, but we're going to do it again with a great interview tonight. How about Mr. Alex Miller from season 19 of American Idol? How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Good to have you on the program.
Oh, it's an honor. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Big shout out to my good friend Martha Moore from So Much More Media, and for putting this radio interview together. She is fantastic, and I thank her for that.
Oh, she's a bulldog. She works like a nobody I've ever seen before. So, Martha, when you hear this interview, just know I'm talking good about you.
There you go. Absolutely. Well, season 19 of American Idol, you were on that show, got to meet the judges. Luke Bryan, of course. We got Katy Perry, and then Lionel Richie. I think you were in front of all three of those folks.
I sure was, and I'll tell you, man, I've never been more scared in my life. I needed the pins before I walked in that sucker.
Well, I know from watching some of the clips on there, Luke Bryan loved your stuff, and he said even though maybe you didn't win the program, you're going to go places, and he's going to push you there. So that's awesome.
Yes, it's a neat thing. Truly an honor, really it is.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and we were talking off the air, and if folks don't know you or your music yet, they're going to, because I'm going to keep playing it. We're going to debut you tonight on the program, but we're going to keep spinning you. You make some, yeah, you bet. You make some great traditional country music for a young man that just turned 18 in June, you just told me.
Yes, I did. My birthday's June 5th. I'm a June boy, June bug, as my grandmother would say.
Of all the genres out there, why country music, and why did you want to go the traditional route?
Well, you know, I've always been, as they say, I've always been strung a little different, and I like doing traditional stuff. That's what I grew up with. My granddad grew up on the farm, right around in the truck, listening to Hank Sr., Ernest Tubb, and Bob Wills, and guys like that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for me, or fortunate for everybody else, it didn't rub off. I kept on listening to it and enjoying it and loving it, and I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else than what I'm doing. So
yeah.
I'm not going to change anytime soon. I know that much.
Well, that's awesome. I love what you got going on, man. And I've been watching you on TikTok, and I'm at Tim Kelly on Air. At Tim Kelly on Air is mine. So if you want to follow me, that'd be awesome. And I'll post some content, maybe put my face on there. I got a face for radio, but I'll put it out there.
Oh, shoot, man. I bet you don't. But I'll have to go give you a follow on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's been the most interesting thing is how the TikTok stuff's went over for me.
You're putting out some good content. You got this cool deal going on with Texas Roadhouse. I saw one where you walk in there and they're playing your song on the jukebox in a Texas Roadhouse. And man, I hope that's all over the country that you're in there.
It is. It's on over 600 jukeboxes all across the United States.
That's cool.
That's a pretty neat thing. And I was just honored to be on a jukebox. You know, you hear about Hank and Lefty being on there, but it's kind of nice to be right next to him.
Yeah, that is cool. Well, speaking of Hank, you have actually opened for Hank Williams Jr., Josh Turner, Lee Brice, who actually got married in Branson about 5 years ago, Rhonda Vincent, right. And she lives in Missouri, and I believe you guys are going to be together. Is it next week at the Mansion Theater?
We sure are, and I'm really looking forward to this. It's December 11th and 12th.
Okay.
And we're putting on a country Christmas, I guess you could say.
Man.
And it's going to be a really good time. As we all know, Rhonda is a great performer, great entertainer, and I'm just going to be honored to even be sharing the stage with her.
Well, I'm glad to do this interview tonight because I'm going to be on the air, I believe, during that time. If not, man, I'm sure going to try to come see you.
All right. Well, I'll look for it now.
Meet you in person. I'm just right down the road. So.
Awesome.
Yep. And you are still in Kentucky, is that right?
Yeah, still living in Kentucky, but maybe going to be moving here for too long. But I still love home, and you know, it's where my heart will always be is up over in Kentucky. But I think Nashville's calling my name.
Born and raised in Kentucky, and Kentucky is your middle name, as a matter of fact. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is in a way, I would say.
If Mom hollers your middle name, you don't know if she's wanting some whiskey or hollering at you because she's mad.
No kidding.
That's good stuff right there. Hey, you've also opened up for a great band by the name of Shenandoah, and I love their stuff as well too. So, man, that's cool.
Love Marty Rayburn. He is such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Got to meet and talk to him backstage, and he's just a true pro, and definitely took some notes whenever I met him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, country music, I'm sure, is in your blood, but let me ask you how you got started in country music, and, you know, and what point did you realize that this is what you want to do, maybe, and try to make a go of it and do it for a living?
Okay. Well, it started way back whenever I was about 6 or 7 years old. I asked my granddaddy what kind of music there was about trains, because at the time, I loved Thomas the Train, and I'd give all credit to that little engine, because whenever I asked him about those trains, he'd point them in the direction of an old Hank Sr. song called the Pan American. And I listened to that song and listened to the rest of the CD and learned everything on it. I mean, I learned everything. And I went from there, and I was like, well, I want to learn to play guitar. So I learned to play guitar and kept going and going and going. And I took guitar at school and started playing in class, and all the little girls kind of got to giggling and liking me. So I was like, well, I can stick around with this. I'm not going to change what I'm doing. So I guess it was the girls way back in 4th and 5th grade that sold me on it all.
There you go. And how did later on American Idol come about? Now, you were just on that show just recently, so some time went by and you honed your craft and good enough to impress those judges too. That's awesome. But how did that show come about, and what made you want to audition for it?
Well, I'll tell you, it's very, very simple. It's all because of my mom and the fact that we had a pandemic on our hands. I didn't have really a lot of places to play last year and the year before that. It was just been a little crazy, as we all know. We all lived through it. And I wanted to get out and sing and play, and because I didn't have anywhere. I mean, when I say nowhere, I didn't have hardly anywhere to play. Yeah. And so I said, Mom, I don't want to go to college either. I told her that I did not want to go to school. I've done my time in the school system. And she said, well, what are you going to do? Alex, I said, well, I'm just going to play music. She said, well, that's an idea, but she said, that's a lot of work and this, that, and the other. And I was like, I know, but I'll put the work effort in. And she kind of got ill with me, She wanted me to go to college. And I understand. I think college is a great thing, and a lot of folks need to go, but it just wasn't for me. Yeah. And so she got mad and she went over in her bedroom, and then she come back in the living room where we were before, and she said, Alex, I did something for you. And I said, okay, what's that? She said, I signed you up for American Idol. I said, yeah, right. Yeah, sure thing. She said, you got to audition on Tuesday. I said, okay, well, I'll be here on Tuesday. So I get on this Zoom call with these American Idol producers, and I go from one to another, and finally one of them says, would you like to come out and meet the celebrity judges out in San Diego, California? And I said, why, shoot, yeah, I'd walk and crawl to get there.
There you go.
And the rest you saw on television.
Wow, that is awesome. Awesome stuff. Now, you also performed on another big stage, which all of the artists want to be on, and that is the little circle in the Ryman Auditorium at the Grand Ole Opry.
Yes.
Tell me about that one.
That was Rhonda Vincent, all Rhonda on that one, getting me at the Ryman. I couldn't believe I was going down to Knoxville for something, me and somebody, and I got a text from Rhonda, and it said, would you like to come down and be on the Ryman? And I couldn't type fast enough saying yes. I'd love to. I mean, if we had a death in the family, I'd probably had to went on to the Ryman and
Yeah, and if they're cremated, that's not going to be good. You're never going to get. Yeah,
no kidding. But I was not going to miss that opportunity, and I'm so glad that I got to go.
Wow.
It was one of those things that you just pinch yourself thinking that you got to do something like that.
Well, kudos to her, and she just got inducted, as a matter of fact, into the Grand Ole Opry too here just recently. I've been seeing that all over social media. So you guys got it going on, man. I know that's going to be a great performance. The Mansion Theater's in for a treat next week. It's going to be great.
We're going to try to at least make the rafters ring a little bit.
Yeah.
So going to have a good time either way. I hope the folks come out and have a good time as well.
She was here last year and did 30-plus Christmas shows at the Andy Williams Moon River Theater. And that when Andy Williams was here, my brother was his TV producer for a couple of years in Branson and did a lot of his TV commercials and stuff. And, we sure miss him here in Branson since he passed. Right. But that was one of the biggest shows of the year, to go see Andy Williams at the Moon River Theater, and that theater seats about 1,500, I believe. So, and I've been in it many a times. But Rhonda Vincent, was there 30-some times last year doing Christmas shows, and so kudos to her for that too. And I've got a song that we're going to debut tonight from you, and a Christmas song that you guys sent over from you. So, man, we got some good stuff we're ready to bust out here in a little bit.
All right. Sounds like a plan to me.
Of all of the holidays, I know I love Thanksgiving. We just celebrated that. We went to my brother's in Bentonville, Arkansas, the home of where Walmart's headquartered. You've probably heard of that. You've probably heard of that place.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
A lot of people like to shop there the Christmas season, but we spent Thanksgiving there. And Christmas and Thanksgiving come right back to back. And boy, the day after Thanksgiving, I changed the website theme, and it's actually snowing on our website right now, believe it or not. And,
awesome.
And if anybody in the chat room wants to help shovel it this weekend after the show's over, that's great. But it gets you into the Christmas spirit when the weather starts turning. turning that, but today in Branson, it was 74 degrees. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. It was like 68 here, so
Yeah.
that's extremely good weather for us.
So it's going to change this weekend, but I was just looking online before the show, and it's going to snow in Hawaii on the Big Island. They're talking about maybe a foot of snow up in the mountains.
Well, they can have it. I'd rather them have it than us. I know that much.
Right. Now, tell me this, as a young person, and we were talking about, you playing and having a hard time, being able to play in venues because there was nowhere to play last year. You're just now turning 18 years old in June. It's hard for a young person like you that's not 21 and of legal age to play in those honky-tonks and bars in Nashville anyway, isn't it?
It's a little tough. Yeah, it would be pretty near impossible. But there's a few places you can go that are. It's not that they're not strict. It's just that there's not really a heavy drinking or this, that, and the other. There's a few places you can go, but not really. You're not supposed to at all.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. And that's sad because a lot young people like yourself and even younger. And I just played a young girl that I interviewed a couple of months ago by the name of Brooklyn Summer from Los Angeles. She's 11 years old. And so, she's gone to Nashville to record, but for her to be able to play some of the venues there, same thing, for 11-year-old.
Right.
and
that's all I've really got to do is go down there and record. I've never really done the circuit, as they say.
Well, we want to get you out there, man. And me and Don Swartz, my vice president, is in Nashville. He says to tell you hi. He's in our chat room tonight. He's listening.
Hello, Don.
Yeah, he's listening to the program, so give him a shout out there. You did. And we want to bring you to Branson, Missouri, too. We're putting on together a 2-day festival called Indie Country Fest, and we want to do that for the folks in Branson and the Branson area. So that's in the works for this next summer, so we'd love to have you come back. Oh,
that would be awesome. I have to get you in contact with my booking agents. That's what I'll have to do.
There you go. We can definitely work with that. And you're already going to be here. I don't know if you've been here before your next week gig at the Manson Theater, but you're going to love it here in Branson. They love country music.
See, this is my first time, so I don't know what to expect. So, Tim, maybe you can give me a few pointers, things I need to go do and things I don't.
Absolutely. Well, it's still going to be open if you want to get a ticket. There's a theme park here called Silver Dollar City that my grandparents started taking me here when I was like a young kid, 6-7 years old. And they own Dollywood, that theme park, too, in Tennessee, so in Pigeon Forge. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. And it's based on traditional stuff like you like. They have 100 crafters on duty, and they blow glass, and they do blacksmithing and that kind of stuff. You'd love that place.
Oh, I'll have to go check that out.
So,
I'll have to go check that out. I've heard of Silver Dollar City, but I've never been to it before.
They got the traditional country music and the bluegrass music like Rhonda Vincent plays going on in that theater as well. You'll love what they got going on in that direction, too.
Awesome.
So she's actually played there. It's Blues and Barbecue, I think. She plays there almost every year for a week at Silver Dollar City, so... She can tell.
I got to keep that in mind right there.
Yeah, she can tell you about that too. Maybe she can hook you up to play there. It'd be awesome.
That would be fun.
They would love
Very
you.
fun.
And we're working on some other things for Branson to get you guys to come because I truly know that they would love the indie country artists that they don't hear on FM radio. I played a song earlier before you came on, and a young lady goes, "I've never heard of this person before." A young gentleman by the name of Lawson Bates. So, he's got 1 or 2 songs out right now, but they're just getting started like you. And, we want to push those careers and get that music out there. And hopefully FM radio and the rest of the world picks it up. That's our goal here for you.
Yeah. And coming from me and folks like me, we really do appreciate stations like you all playing our stuff. It definitely does make us feel good. And we really do appreciate it. If it wasn't for guys like you all, then we wouldn't have careers. And I know that.
I love to do it. But what's interesting to me, Alex, is that as a young man as yourself, only 18 years old, you're kind of almost what I would call at this point even a seasoned artist by opening for some of the acts that you've opened for that we talked about. So, that's not true of every young person that I interview on the radio for sure. They're just getting started, and you've already done some cool stuff.
Yeah, it's been a really blessed year, I would say, and this has been an absolute. I don't know what to describe it as. I've been doing some stuff that I would have dreamed of as a kid. And It's just nice to see your dreams come true without having to go to sleep.
Yeah. You know what? I think I can help you there. I think I can put it into 3 words, brother. It's called God-given talent.
Well, thank you so much. And God certainly has a lot to do in it. because nobody in my family that does anything musical besides playing the radio, and I don't know where this come from other than the good Lord.
Yeah,
so
and that's it.
Thankful.
You have it, and I recognize it because I've been doing this for 9 years just on the internet alone. But this isn't my first radio gig. I started in 1999 at an FM radio station in Southeast Oklahoma. And, we were helping young artists like yourself get started back then and getting FM radio airplay. And I enjoyed that so much that, later on when I got into internet radio, we were starting out with Brantley Gilbert, Tyler Farr, some of those guys that were just coming up, and Cole Swindell. We were playing the mainstream, as they call them now, artists that are getting record deals and signed to major labels. But these indie artists started coming to us and said, would you play this? And we started hearing it. And we're like, man, this is really good. We need to do this. And so we took that full time, and I've been doing it now for 9 years. And I love it because I get to meet folks like you who are just so down to earth and so genuine. And man, I love that. I love that about the country music community in general, but especially the independent artists.
Well, thank you so much, Tim. I sure do appreciate it. A lot of people ask me if my accent's real, and I tell them, I mean, you can't fake something like this.
No.
I mean, ain't no Hollywood actor can sit there and, I mean, if I could talk any different, I would, but I'm stuck. So.
Yep. And Shelly says, in our chat room, we got Shelly Lynn from Kansas. She says, what a nice, humble artist. And Don Schwartz says Craig Campbell, and that he's right. We were one of the first stations to play Craig Campbell before he got his record deal as well. And Don Schwartz lives a couple of houses down from Craig Campbell in Nashville. So we want to bring him to Branson one of these days, no doubt about that. He is fantastic as well.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be making the Branson debut. There's like you all said, there's a lot of history out there.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be nice to come out and make my little mark too.
Yeah, and speaking of that reminded me of a question I wanted to ask you, because back in the day, the history of Branson was Roy Clark had a theater here, Glenn Campbell had a theater here, Mickey Gilley still has a theater here, although his health doesn't allow him to play shows anymore, but he leases it out to somebody, so it's still got his name on it and everything. Branson has a great history of country music, and you being a traditional country music artist, I mean, I'm sure that just really gets you going about maybe wanting to come here too when you find out all about that.
Oh yeah. I've always wanted to go even just see a show out in Branson, but to be actually a part of one, that's 10 times better.
Yep. Let me give you another little bit of history about Branson. I'm sure you've heard of Broadway in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Broadway has about 42,000 seats in New York City on Broadway. Branson has 58,000.
Jeez.
So in a little town of a population of 10,000, we have more theater seats to see a live show than Broadway does in New York City.
Yeah, I know it's crazy how it is out there, and I'm just excited to see it for myself.
I used to sell timeshare, and that was in our presentation. That's how I learned. So, but hey, I'm not trying to sell you any timeshares today, and I'm not going to lock you into any maintenance fees, man. You're good to go today.
Okay, sounds like a plan to me.
But come to Branson and share some time with us anyway, will you?
I sure will.
Awesome. Well, let's talk a little bit about one thing that I know you probably do this, because a lot of independent artists do, but in songwriting. Do you write some of your own material, or are you starting to do that?
Oh, yes. I've been writing songs ever since I've started to pick up and play. It might have been something silly, but I have wrote some good ones. The one I did on Idol, I wrote about an ex-girlfriend of mine, bless her heart. It's called "I'm Over You, So Get Over Me." It was the first song I ever put out. And a lot of these songs that I've got on the album coming up will be original material and things that I've come up with and had for a couple years. And I think the folks are really going to enjoy them.
You got to watch this guy that's a comedian, Larry the Cable Guy. I think he's trying to steal your stuff. He wrote one called "I'm Over You, So Get Off of Me." It was close, but...
Oh, shoot.
I'm just messing with you.
No, you're fine.
But that is awesome. And, and that's what country music is about. Even as a young man at your age, relationships can go bad. They can go good too, but...
Yeah.
And just like Taylor Swift, there's a song in there somewhere. She's good at writing about that kind of stuff, wasn't she?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
So that's awesome. Now, let me ask you this, too. Ideas for a song, growing up in Kentucky, of course, maybe you live in the country or drive some of them country back roads, or before you were able to drive, grandma, grandpa, your mom, dad doing it for you, giving you some ideas on songwriting. Where you grew up, does that give you a lot of things to write about?
Oh, yes, it does. A lot of songs I write about relationships, but a lot of them are about things here at home and what goes on here. You know, there's a lot of people that don't know a lot about a small town kind of lifestyle, I would say. It's a select group of people that gets that experience, and it's nice to share it with the rest of the world.
It absolutely is. And, speaking again about Branson, that's what I love about this community. It's grown because of the size of the tourists that come here. Now, before the pandemic, they set a record. 8.5 million people came through this little town of 10,000.
Wow.
But there's so many places in the Ozarks that are so beautiful to look at and to things to do and places to go. It just gives, I'm sure it would, if I was a songwriter, there'd be tons of ideas about these Ozark Mountains. And Caleb McIntyre, a good buddy of mine who now lives in Texas, used to live here, and he wrote a song about it called Ozark Mountain Stomp, because they love that stomping kind of bluegrass music here in the Ozarks. And so he wrote a song about that. And it's just, there's a lot of inspiration here too.
Yes, there is. It don't matter where you are, there's inspiration for something.
And I love a well-written song and it amazes me how you wrap that up in just a few minutes, and tell those stories. And that's why I love talking about interviews and doing those, because it's about the stories of country music that they tell, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 100%.
Yep. And music inspires people no matter what's going on in the world or what time of year it is. We can do it with a lot of great Christmas songs now for the Christmas season and get them in that spirit. But country music and music in general has healing properties, and that's even been scientifically proven.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy what a song can do.
Yeah. And another reason, no doubt, you probably want to do music for a living, huh?
Mm-hmm. It helps people. It's almost therapeutic or something like that.
Yeah, it is. And that is good stuff. Well, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you tonight. I'm going to play your song, Don't Let the Barn Door Hit Ya, is the title of it. Tell me about this one.
This is one that Bill White, Dan Wilson, and Paul Bogart wrote. And when I first heard it, I didn't really know what to think of it. My producer Jerry Sally pitched it to me, and I was kind of hesitant about putting anybody else's songs on my record, because I figured my record I'd put a lot of my stuff on there.
Uh-huh.
Well, I listened to it and I was like, man, that's something I would say, or something I would hear somebody around here say, and I said, well, I've got to record that thing. That is great.
Yeah.
And so we went in and recorded it, and it turned out great. It's very Western swing, kind of up tempo type of thing, and I just fell in love with it, and I think the folks out there have too. Yep,
absolutely. And that's another thing that we love is the cabin lifestyle, with the old barn wood and the barn doors and that kind of thing. Boy, that's a lot of that is in the scenery here at Branson too. So when I saw that song and then I heard it, I was like, man, that's a cool deal. So.
Well, what I've been telling folks, if they don't like it, they can just do what the song says.
That's right. right out their way of the Texas Roadhouse as they're leaving.
That's exactly right.
That's right. Well, Alex, it has been a pleasure tonight having you on the program. Come back anytime, my friend, and I wish you a lot of success furthering in your career, and have a great time in Branson next week at the Mansion Theater.
Well, Tim, thank you so much. So looking forward to coming out and being a part of a Branson show, and you'll have to stop by, and if I'm in town some other time, you have to stop by and see me.
Absolutely. We will definitely be doing that, and we would love to have you back here anytime. And like I say, we'll get with your booking agent to get that done, because we love your style, man. You are pure country music, and the world needs to keep hearing it.
Well, thank you so much. Good talking to you tonight, Tim.
You as well. I'm going to play Don't Let the Barn Door Hit You, and then I'm going to come back after that. We're going to play your Christmas song, too. So you're going to get 2 in a row tonight. Sound good?
Well, thank you so much, Tim. Hope I don't wear the folks out now.
Oh, that's all right. They'll be fine. Let me ask you one more thing, though, before we do let you go, and that is, where can folks find you on social media if they want to purchase some of your music and get to know you a little bit better even? You got a big bio here I'm looking at. So.
Yes, I do. The best place to get a hold of where I'm going to be playing and stuff is at my website, alexmillercountry.com. And if you want to follow me on any social media platform, just type in A. Miller Music.
Okay.
You can find that anywhere there is, A. Miller Music, and any platform there is, you can find me. So make sure to go out and do so, and give me a follow and listen to a little bit of music.
Awesome. And in the meantime, keep making those TikToks, and I'll see you over there as well, man.
All right. Sounds like a plan to me, Tim.
Appreciate you. Mr. Alex Miller, this is called Don't Let the Barn Door Hit You on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's
Well,
Best.
you came down from your big old city and don't like the fun. One little bitty ain't got violins, but we can solve fiddling. If you don't like that, let me tell you a little thing about that. Don't let the barn door hit you. Don't let the barn door hit you. Don't let the barn door hit you on your way out. Don't let the barn door hit you. Don't let the barn door hit you. Don't let the barn door hit you on your way out. We got dogs barking, ain't got a pep, no John Deere parking. There's meat and taters, lots of fried fiddles. If you don't like that, let me tell you a little thing about that. Don't let the barn door hit you. Don't let the barn door hit you. Don't let the barn door hit you on your way out. Don't let the barn door hit you on the way out. Don't let the barn door hit you on the way out. Don't let the barn door hit you on. Mr. Skyline, Condo, and HOA. I'll take a front porch swing and a cold lemonade. We ain't complicated, we keep things simple. If you don't like that, let me tell you a little thing or two about that. Don't let the barn door hit you on the way out. Don't let the barn door hit you on the way out. Don't let the barn door hit you on your way out. Don't let the barn door hit you on the way out. Don't let the barn door hit you on the way out. Don't let the barn door hit you on your way out. Don't let the barn door hit you where the good Lord sleeps. Don't let the barn door hit you where the good Lord sleeps. Don't let the barn door hit you on your way out.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Fill my Christmas list. I've laid awake nights wondering, is there anyone I've missed? I've stood in line just to buy gifts I can't afford. I've spent all I've got, but so what? That's what Christmas is for. That's what Christmas is for. That's what Christmas is for. Family and friends acting like kings. That's what Christmas is for. Well, it's Christmas Eve around the tree. Excitement in the air. Mama brought some apple pie for everyone to share. And that chocolate fudge sure is good. I think I'll have some more. Oh, I might gain weight, but pass the plate. That's what Christmas is for. That's what Christmas is for. That's what Christmas is for. Family and friends acting like kids. That's what Christmas is for. Now it's time to put the kids in bed, but before it gets too late, let's take a moment to for. That's what Christmas is for. Family and friends acting like kids. That's what Christmas is for. Family and friends acting like kids. That's what Christmas is for.
From season number 19 of American Idol, he is Alex Miller, and isn't he fantastic? What a nice young man he was to interview tonight. I had a great time speaking to him. Great Christmas song as well. That's what Christmas is for. And before that, Don't Let the Barn Door Hit You. But on the way in, how about that? If you're just getting tuned in, welcome to hour number 2 of the show. Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting. We are KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best. If you haven't already figured that out in hour number 1, only the best around here, ladies and gentlemen. This next young artist is only 17 years old as well. She is from Nixa, Missouri, just north of Branson, where I'm broadcasting live. She is Dakota Hale. She will be live with me on the radio on the 30th of this month, December the 30th. This is a hit song in my opinion. I love a great ballad in the world of country music, and this is called Easily from Dakota Hale on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
I simply can't resist your powerful charm. Makes me wanna take you in my arms. Your eyes, your smile, your voice captivate me heart and soul. It's tough keeping it to myself, but no one else can know. I could fall in love with you so easily. I'm right there on the edge secretly, but you're with someone and I am too. That's the cold hard simple truth, the one truth that may never set me free. I could fall in love with you so easily. I gotta learn to keep my feelings in check. Wouldn't wanna lose our self-respect. Your hand's not mine to hold. I remind myself once more, and your lips aren't mine to kiss. That's what I long for. I could fall in love with you so easily. I'm right there on the edge secretly, but you're with someone and I am too. That's the cold hard simple truth, the one truth that may never set me free. I could fall in love with you so easily. Had we met before our lives were all laid out, I believe we both know how it would have played out. But you're with someone and I am too. You can't be mine, and that's the truth, the one truth that may never set me free. I could fall in love with you. I think I'm falling in love with you. I could fall in love with you easily.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
laid my ticket on the table, booked an early morning flight, set my suitcase in the hallway, hoping it would catch your eye. I thought you'd think it over, maybe we could make amends. I was sure you would stop me just as soon as you walked in. Where were you when I was leaving? I had plans to say goodbye, thought I'd break you to you gently, wipe the teardrops from your eyes. I was sure you'd fall to pieces, but I guess you proved me wrong. Where were you when I was leaving? You were already gone. Took a taxi to the airport. I was last aboard the plane. Took a seat by the window as the tears came down like rain. When they closed the doors behind me, reality kicked in. This time it's really over. You're not coming back again. Where were you when I was leaving? I had plans to say goodbye, thought I'd break you to you gently, wipe the teardrops from your eyes. I was sure you'd fall to pieces, but I guess you proved me wrong. Where were you when I was leaving? You were already gone.
That is Dan Harrell. He is from Ava, Missouri, just east of where I'm broadcasting live, about 45 minutes from Branson, and that is called Where Were You When I Was Leaving? Great traditional country music there as well, Mr. Dan Harrell. Welcome to hour number 2 of the show. We're just getting it kicked off, and we're getting warmed up in our chat room right now. Everybody's back to chatting again. A great live interview with Alex Miller from season 19 of American Idol, and that young gentleman is going places in the world of country music. We will definitely keep playing his stuff. We're going to keep playing this next man, that is for sure. I'll tell you what, they are loving him in the world of country music. He is from the state of Texas. His latest single is called You in a Honky Tonk. His name is Randall King. On Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Cotton flannel on a front porch swing, leather jacket and some tight blue jeans. Don't get me started on the things I think when you're wearing nothing but them soft white sheets. Yeah. Listen, baby, you can put on anything, but what drives me crazy is seeing you in a honky tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on long black dress. It's tailor-made for your silhouette. Nothing steals my breath like seeing you in a honky-tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on. Girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you. In a honky-tonk, sipping and swaying and singing. Girl, all I'm saying is it fits you like a glove. Listen, baby, you can put on anything, but I just go crazy seeing you in a honky-tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on. Girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you. In a honky-tonk, the way you're slipping that neon on. Girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you. In a honky-tonk. Oh, in a honky-tonk. In a honky-tonk.
New country sounds like this.
Talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I was alone in that room. I cried those tears and I felt the blues. You had your ways of holding me down. Then I got back up, and this is how I feel now. I've been there, I've done that. I've wiped these tears away. I told myself, get up and finally walk away. I'm not alone, someone's been down the same old road. You gotta do, honey, you gotta do what's
Making her radio debut tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio. Her name is Kaylyn Pace. It is K-A-Y, capital L-Y-N. That is how she spells Kaylyn. Kaylyn Pace, and a great song called What's Right For You. Boy, and she's doing it right. I tell you what, I love her sound, and I want to thank Danny Owens, who's live in our chat room tonight, for turning me on to that young lady today. We booked an interview with her. It won't be until February the 10th, but be sure to tune in for her radio interview. It is going to be fantastic, and we've got 3 of her songs now, so we can also include her on Triple Play Thursday, where we play 3 songs in a row from every artist on the program all show long. We'll be doing that next Thursday and every Thursday on this program. Let's play my good buddy from the state of Texas, Mr. Jason Sherrill. You heard a snippet of it here a minute ago. This one is called Talk to Me Texas on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on a finally Friday.
Seemed to all make sense, heading out that day with you in my rear view. I thought time would fade away. I can't stand the cold, the money ain't that great. These hotel rooms are small, and I can't see your face. So now talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been, and it's been good to me, but not where I want to end. Yeah, talk to me, Texas, and bring me home, and then tell me one more time not to roam again. Talk to me, Texas, on the wind. Well, I can't change a thing that I've said or done. It's made me who I am. It's the man that I've become. But I wish you were here, right by my side. I'd heal your broken heart, and I'd dry those tears you cried. Oh, now talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been. Well, it's been good to me, but not where I want to end. Yeah, talk to me, Texas, and bring me home, and then tell me one more time not to roam again. Talk to me, Texas, on the wind. The long summer nights, the stars are in the sky, the blue that's in your eyes, and the way you held me tight. Oh, now talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been, and it's been good to me, but not where I want to end. Yeah, talk to me, Texas, and bring me home, and then tell me one more time not to roam again. And talk to me, Texas, on the wind.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Christmas lights on the avenue. I close my eyes and I think of you. There's something magic in the air. So many dreams that are left to share. It's Christmas Eve, the fire's burning, the streets are covered with snow. These memories will last forever, and I want you to know
feels like Christmas. You make my wishes come true. There's no better gift that I could ask for than to be here with you. There's something special when we're together. It's been that way from the start. This year for Christmas, I wanna give you my heart.
Something special when we're together. It's been that way from the start. This year for Christmas, I wanna give you my heart. Oh, there's something special when we're together. It's been that way from the start. This year for Christmas, I wanna give you my heart. Oh,
this year for Christmas, I wanna give you my heart.
Oh, this year for Christmas, I wanna give you my heart.
Her name is Dusty Lee, formerly from the state of Idaho, now living in Nashville, Tennessee, furthering her career in country music. And my good buddy, Mr. Dave Nudo from the Dave Nudo Band, collaborating with Dusty Lee in a great duet called This Year for Christmas. That is a fantastic song, and I love playing the indie country Christmas music as well. They do some great songs and some great jobs out there, folks. You guys are fantastic. Well, how about that Dusty Lee? Let's give her one more play. This is a smash hit, in my opinion, on any radio station. It is called 99 Halos from Dusty Lee on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
We said goodbye 3 years ago today. There ain't been one single night without you for me.
couldn't take you away.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
You worried me on whiskey, 'cause last time you had a drink, you said you were headed north and ended up in New Orleans. Don't get me wrong, girl, I think you're the one for me. You worried me on whiskey, so come on, let me buy you a drink. Hey there, honey, I think you've had enough of that, honey. Come on, pretty mama, we could do anything that you want. Another drink, another round, I say we burn the whole place down. You worry me on whiskey, so come on, let me buy you a drink. You could drive from New York City overnight to San Antonio. You could take on a room of rattlesnakes. Girl, I know you could hold your own. When the music's high and you throw back a double, you got a crazy look in your eyes. Whiskey drunk, dancing like a devil. Hey there, honey, I think you've had enough of that, honey. Come on, pretty mama, we could do anything that you want. Another drink, another round, I say we burn the whole place down. You worry me on whiskey, so come on, let me buy you a drink. You got that let's make a mess look in your eye. Every song the DJ plays, girl, I know you lose your mind. Twisting and shaking, the world's spinning around. When the bartender sets them up, girl, I know you're gonna shoot them down. Hey there, honey, I think you've had enough of that, honey. Come on, pretty mama, we could do anything that you want. Another drink, another round, I say we burn the whole place down. You worry me on whiskey, so come on, let me buy you a drink.
That is one of the latest singles from Noah Smith. It is called Worry Me on Whiskey. I think that gentleman might be on Santa's naughty list. I'm not sure, but he makes country music that rocks, doesn't he, ladies and gentlemen? I have interviewed him before, and I'm going to do it again. We just set it up for February the 3rd, so tune in at 7 p.m. Central Time, February the 3rd. Noah Smith will call in at 7:30 p.m. Central Time and talk to yours truly, and we'll have a good time. The stories behind the songs, that is what it's all about. We love that. Well, Worry Me on Whiskey. How about some hot beer, ladies and gentlemen? This next artist is Dylan Carmichael, the nephew of John Michael Montgomery and Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry. This is called Hot Beer on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best, with another 90 minutes of the best in new country coming straight at ya.
Girl, I knew it was a matter of time before you got dolled up, pulled into my drive, and apologized
apologize, 'cause the other night you went crazy. You said you're just here to collect your stuff. Now you're crying and you're talking about making up, like you wanna come back. Let me think about that now, baby. Well, I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane, or go hunting with an empty gun, and see a once-in-a-lifetime deer, or work a Saturday just for fun, and come home and drink a hot beer. I'm sorry if it sounds kinda overboard, but you cheated and you lied and you wrecked my Ford, so you might as well stay there on the porch now, honey. If you wanna know the odds of another try, they're about the same as a tractor flying. Quit your laughing, girl. I ain't trying to be funny. I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane, go hunting with an empty gun, and see a once-in-a-lifetime deer, or work a Saturday just for fun, and come home and drink a hot beer, come home and drink a skunk, oh, totally not cold, flat and scratch, 'cause it's done been rolled in the back of the bed with the trash and the tools, hell, I'd even pop an old dose, oh, yeah, hey. I'd rather drink a hot beer, turn it up and take a long sip, hell, I'd even take a big swig of Uncle Bubba's old dip spread, go hunting with an empty gun, see a once-in-a-lifetime deer, work a Saturday just for fun, yeah. Come home and drink a hot beer, come home and drink a hot beer.
Nobody knows new country
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
They let me drive down that old gravel road in Papa's truck when I was 9 years old. Spent Sunday mornings in a sacred place. That's where I learned to sing Amazing Grace. Dear hometown, don't wanna let you down. Dear hometown, I hope I make you proud. A John Deere tractor in a field of gold, a rocking chair and a cherry coke, a million walnuts that I picked up, just trying to make myself a couple of bucks. Dear hometown, don't wanna let you down. Dear hometown, I hope I make you proud. Wherever I go, whatever I do, not a second goes by that I don't think of you. The more I live, the more I understand. You made me everything that I am. Blue and gold, I wore your number 8. We'd walk to Sonic for a strawberry shake. With all my friends with all the time in the world. I hope you know I'll always be your girl. Dear hometown, don't wanna let you down. Dear hometown, I hope I make you proud. Dear hometown, I'm sure I'll see you around. Oh, dear hometown, I hope I make you proud.
They are from Bolivar, Missouri. That is their hometown, north of Branson, about an hour and a half. It is also north of Springfield, Missouri, but they are a great group called Cross Atlantic. That was their debut single. They are now making music in Nashville, Tennessee, and they are awesome. It is called Dear Hometown, Cross Atlantic. This next song is called Broken Promises. His name is Mark Owens on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. Mark Owens will be with me next week, December the 9th. Got to tune in for that one. Going to be a great interview.
I was riding around downtown when I saw you with him. I don't know what went wrong, and I don't know when. You were my kind of crazy, you were the only girl. So how could you just turn around and destroy my whole world? 'Cause I seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken promises? Now you say that you changed, I was a gullible guy. I let you lead my heart out on the line, but you played me like these guitar strings. I think it's time you give me back my ring, 'cause I seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken promises? Cause I seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken? 'Cause I seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken promises? Girl, you broke them promises.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please.
And there were in the same country shepherds, abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not. For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.
The trees are all lit up, snow is on the ground. Carolers sing jingle bells, and Santa comes to town. The holidays are meant to be a time of peace and joy, but they're painted with a different hue at the bedside of a boy. That Christmas only came for him 5 times in his life. Stole a smile away and the joy from in his eyes. Mama, she would pray to God, reach down your healing hand. My husband's fighting overseas, and I can't lose my little man. And he said, Mama, don't you worry, I know just what to do. Santa Claus a letter, and I know that you pull through. And I told him to bring Daddy home, be with you and me, and asked him if he'd help me stick around one more Christmas Eve. Christmas cards kept coming in day after day, saying they were sending love and prayers all their way. The doctor said there's not much time, he's barely holding on, but he just smiles as he holds the hand of his mom. He says, Mama, don't you worry, well, I know just what to do. I wrote Santa Claus a letter, and I know that he'll pull through. And I told him to bring Daddy home, be with you and me, and asked him if he'd help me stick around one more Christmas Eve. His mama starts to cry as the door swings wide open and his daddy steps inside, and he tells them that he loves them as he holds them in his arms. And they went talking through the night till December 24th. That Christmas Day is coming past, so is New Year's Eve. His mom and dad dressed in black, hearts filled with grief. A postman with a white beard stands amongst the friends that mourn, and hands his mom a letter, says, I believe this is yours. It read, Santa, won't you hurry? I don't know what to do. My mama's scared to death, but I know that you'll pull through. And I need you to bring Daddy home to be with her and me. And Santa, won't you help me be with them for one more Christmas Eve?
That is a a beautiful song this time of year at Christmas. A sad one, but I'll tell you what, I love his style. Mr. Brandon Davis, found him on TikTok. You can follow him over there as well, Brandon Davis, and that is called One More Christmas Eve. We're going to get one more. It's going to come here on the 24th in about 21 days, 3 weeks from tonight, Christmas Eve, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be awesome. Mr. Brandon Davis, one more time. This is a fan favorite on the radio program, What Cowboys Are For, on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Girl, you don't need another outlaw. Ain't looking for another Jesse James. Don't be fooled by my hat and boots. No, we ain't all the same. We don't all disappear into the sunset. Ain't all gunslanging, saloon doors swinging drums. We ain't all rough cut ramblers out here gambling with love. From the looks of it, I can tell your heart's breaking. Dancing and stress, and you need saving. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. Ain't built for running, no, we're riding to the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse. 'Cause that's what cowboys are for. I'd walk 1,000 miles across the desert, climb 100 mountains just so I love your biggest ass on the Arizona sky and hold you tight. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're riding to the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse. 'Cause that's what cowboys are for. Dancing in the stress, and you've been waiting for a hero to go saddle up and save you. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, we're riding to the store. Your strength when you feel weak. Come and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, let's get back up on that horse. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for.
New country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Gonna be the strong one, still standing when the hell comes.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
I heard a story from the Bible when I was just a little girl, about a broken-hearted woman who met the Savior of the world. Thought it was just another story, one that the preacher man would read. But as I'm sitting here at home, drinking red wine all alone, I think that woman might be me. 'Cause tonight I feel empty bottle. I swear I caught a glimpse of him. He met me right there at the bottom and turned that wine to living water and taught me how to love again. Yeah, tonight I feel just like the woman at the well, wondering how someone could love me when I can't love myself. But you want me as I am, and that sounds crazy. I guess maybe that's why grace is so amazing. It's no longer just a story when I read it, 'cause I've seen him for myself and I believe it. 'Cause tonight I feel just like the woman at the well, wondering how someone could love me when I can't love myself. But you want me as I am, and that sounds crazy. I guess maybe that's why grace is so amazing. Just like the story from the Bible I heard when I was just a girl. I'm the broken-hearted woman who met the Savior of the world.
And it's almost his birthday. This is the month, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas to everyone out there in Radio Land. That is Olivia Lane and a great song called Woman at the Well. Well, I had a great interview with this next young woman last night. She is from Owasso, Oklahoma originally, now living in Nashville, Tennessee. Her latest album is called Stones, and this is the title track from it right here from Allie Colleen on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finally Friday.
All of that weight in your pockets, don't you ever get tired? It must be so exhausting, spending all your time. Maybe you need a little more sugar in that cup of me. You can be bitter if you want to, but I'm just doing me. All the stones you've been throwing ain't bringing me down. Hell, I know where I'm going. Can't stop me now, ain't losing sleep over you. I look good in black and blue. Tear me down, build me up. Ask me if I give up. Funny how a little bit of friction can light a fire in me. In spite of what you intended, I've got you to thank. All the stones you've been throwing ain't bringing me down. Hell, I know where I'm going. Can't stop me now, ain't losing sleep over you. I look good in black and blue. Tear me down, build me up. Ask me if I give up. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. When life gives you weeds, just roll them in your smoke. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. When life gives you weeds, just roll them in your smoke. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. When life gives you weeds, just roll them in your smoke. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. When life gives you weeds, just roll them in your smoke. All those stones you've been throwing ain't bringing me down. Hell, I know where I'm going. Can't stop me now, ain't losing sleep over you. I look good in black and blue. Tear me down, build me up. Ask me if I give away.
Listen to KICR Indie Country Radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, powered by Zeno FM. Download the Zeno app wherever you get your apps and search KICR Indie Country Radio.
Tell me what's wrong in this heart of mine. Just yesterday, everything was fine. And now you're staring at the door saying, you know there's more than this pain in a simple life of mine. But one day you'll be satisfied. I don't know if we'll make it, but we gotta try. Somewhere ahead past this rain and sleet, there's a clear blue sky. I know there's a road that leads to dry. If we're gonna get there, gotta have a lot of faith in a four-wheel drive. I know you don't see how much better it will be once this weather starts to clear. Then you can open up your eyes and appreciate the ride. Yeah. You'll never ever have to fear again. Again. And I don't know if we'll make it, but we gotta try. Somewhere ahead past this rain and sleet, there's a clear blue sky. And I know there's a road that leads to dry. If we're gonna get there, gotta have a lot of faith in a four-wheel drive. A lot of faith. Baby, hold on just a little bit longer. I know the rain is gonna stop. I don't know if we'll make it, but we gotta try. Somewhere ahead past this rain and sleet, there's a clear blue sky. I know there's a road that leads to dry. If we're gonna get there, gotta have a lot of faith in a four-wheel drive. Yeah, a lot of faith.
His name is Lee Kelly. We had a great radio interview a few weeks back, and that is one of his latest singles. It is called Faith in a Four-Wheel Drive. Might need that this time of year, but definitely wasn't today. 74 degrees in Branson, but that's going to change over the weekend. If you want to get the whole week's Branson forecast, it's right on our website on the homepage, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And if you're planning your trip, you better check that weather forecast because it's going to get colder in a couple of days and rain by this weekend. I think Sunday they are saying, so there's that as well. But snow in Hawaii, a foot of snow in the high elevations of the Big Island of Hawaii this weekend. That's going to be crazy. I've never heard of that, but they did set a record in 1979. I think it got to 13 degrees above zero in the Big Island of Hawaii. Well, we're pretty hot right now, and the music's really hot. Welcome to the third hour of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. The best in new country music lives right here, and let's keep that going. This next artist is from the state of Texas. His name is John Wolf. This song title is a question. What are you doing right now? Well, you're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finally Friday.
Well, I guess I could have gave you a little heads up, but a girl like you don't need no fixing up. Friday night's too far away, and you've been stuck in my head all day. I just had to see your face, no I couldn't wait. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Should you put on old blue jeans or a party dress? To be honest, I ain't thought that far ahead. I can pick you up right in front of your house, so pull the shades, blow the candles out. We can watch the first star fall from the edge of town. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Right this minute, I got a bottle you can help me finish, and when it's empty, we can spin it round and round. Yeah, what are you doing right now? Right this second, we got a moment, baby, let's don't waste it. You'll be having the night of your life when the sun goes down. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? I ain't talking about Saturday night. I ain't talking about later on. Girl, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now?
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I wouldn't let down my walls, I wouldn't let myself fall, I wouldn't risk it all on love again. I wouldn't pick up the phone, I wouldn't drive through the night, I wouldn't answer the door at 3 a.m. No, I wouldn't, no, but I would for you, give you all of my time, lay my heart on the line. I'd even walk through a fire. I would for you, be the strong when
Her name is Lauren Dusky. That is called I Would For You. Welcome to hour number 2 or 3. Hey, time's flying. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, hour number 3 of the show, Today's Country, with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting. We are having a good time. Lots of folks in our live chat room having a good time as well. It's finally Friday, and we are getting you ready for the weekend. Although it's going to be a little bit cooler, it's still going to be a great weekend. So get out there and have some fun wherever you are, and be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. The life you saved could be mine, and I sure would appreciate that. Mr. John Paycheck is up next, the son of the one and only Johnny Paycheck. I had a great radio interview with him a couple of months ago. This is called Half from John Paycheck on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Living on wasted days, crying over broken dreams. You can hit it hard, break it at the seams. Trying to just live my life. Wanted kids and a wife, but the cards just didn't fall. I didn't push her away, but I didn't pull her close. Sometimes fate just doesn't care. Staring out there tonight, trying to make a half into a pair. Always wasted time trying to save my mind, deciding if I should stay or go. Thinking what should have been instead of what could have been. My heart I just couldn't show. I always run away, play it on the safe side. This is how my story goes. Staring at you tonight, because half could make a pair. Being by your side, I feel that I'm alive. This story seems all brand new. My eyes can finally see right where I want to be. My heart can't hide from you. You give me hope again that these halves can make a pair. Walking this earth with you always feels so true. I could take a breath, follow along with you. It's hard to move, you don't feel home. You're like fire to my cold. Let that sun pour in, filling up my dark. My whole world's a sky of blue. You give me hope, think this half could make a pair. Being by your side, I feel that I'm alive. This story seems all brand new. My eyes can finally see right where I want to be. My heart can't hide from you. You give me hope again that these halves could make a pair. You give me hope again, I think these halves can make a pair.
This is Tim Kelly. From all of us at KICR Indie Country Radio and ICTV Indie Country Television, we want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Christmas time was approaching. Snow is starting to fall. Shoppers choosing their presents. People filling the mall. Children waiting for Santa with excitement and glee. Little boy tugged my sweater
asked me, where's the line to see Jesus? Is he here at the store? If Christmas time is his birthday, then why don't we see him As I stood in amazement at this message profound, I looked down to thank him. He was nowhere around. Little boy at the mall might as well have had wings as the tears filled my eyes. Thought I heard him sing, where's the line to see Jesus? Is he here at the store? If Christmas time is his birthday, then why don't we see him more? Where's the line to see Jesus? He was born for me. Santa Claus brought me presents, but Christ gave his life for me. In the blink of an eye, at the sound of his trump, we'll all stand in line at his throne. Every knee shall bow down, every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Where's the line to see Jesus? Is he here at the store? If Christmas time is his birthday, why don't we see him, Lord? Where's the line to see Jesus? He was born for me. Santa Claus brought me presents, but Christ gave his life for me. Where's the line? Where's the line? Where's the
Where's the line to see Jesus? Her name is Becky Kelly. That is spelled Kelley. She got another E in there. She must have got a gift card from Santa and bought a vowel with her money there. I only have one E in mine. Last name is Tim Kelly. That is called Where's the Line to See Jesus? Great Christmas music on the radio tonight. KICR Indie Country Radio. Let's crank up my good buddy, Mr. Tony Olson. How about some Barnyard Boulevard on today's country KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on a finally Friday.
Far from the city in the neon haze, there's a place where I lived in my younger days. We raised a few cattle and we worked the ground on a road that stretches out east of town. The smell of alfalfa and the taste of dust, a far cry from living in the upper crust. Out by the river where the blacktop ends, the closest place to heaven that I ever been. We called it Barnyard Boulevard, 14 miles of washboard road. Barnyard Boulevard, a little stretch of gravel that I call home. 1,000 old posts holding rusty wire, no hunting signs painted on some old truck tires. On a tractor with my father at the age of 10, driving through the field and back again. I couldn't reach the pedals of that old John Deere, so he set me on his lap and he let me steer. Got my first kiss from the girl next door, sitting on the back of a flatbed Ford. A little bit of cushion from a gunny sack, parked in the shadow of an old haystack.
through town with the radio up and the window down. Every now and then they play a song of mine, and I think to myself, it's about damn time. Barnyard Boulevard, 14 miles of washboard road. Barnyard Boulevard, a little stretch of gravel that I call home. One of these days I'll be going back and build me a big old country shack on Barnyard Boulevard. Barnyard Boulevard. On Barnyard Boulevard.
Listen to KICR Indie Country Radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Get Me Radio. Download the Get Me Radio app free wherever you get your apps. Tell Alexa you want to listen to Get Me Radio. When she asks what radio station, say KICR Indie Country Radio.
Looking up, watching my mom and dad dancing in the kitchen. Teenage county fair, Ferris wheel, big deal kissing. Saturday, first date, couple skate, can't stop grinning. Home team curveball burning. Front porch ice cream churning. The moon goes around the earth goes around the sun. Looking out at the universe, it's the same ride for everyone. The ups, the downs, the roundabouts of the losing and winning, no end or beginning. That's how you know you're out there really living.
Her name is Chelsea James. She is from Seymour, Missouri, just north of Branson, about 45 minutes or so, and she is amazing. Chelsea James Music is her website, and that is a great song called Spinnin'. Boy, I'll tell you what, who doesn't love a great ballad in the world of country music? I sure do, and this next gentleman makes them as well. Great vocalist, Mr. Adam Grant. This is called Let Her Hurt on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best on this finally Friday.
Somebody else will fix his heart, the same one you've torn all apart. Now you're sad, 'cause you did me wrong. You just don't realize what you had until it's gone. In my mind, I take her back, but I've got to be stronger than that, though this flame still burns. I'll let her hurt, I'll let her cry, I'll let her feel what it's like to hear the words goodbye. I'll let her tears pour down like rain. She can deal with the lonely, she can deal with the pain she's put me through. When she turned cold, she left my heart full of nothing else to hold. In my mind, I still want her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt, but those days have been gone for a while. Oh, what a fool that I've been, afraid of starting all over again. So this time, there's no turning back, 'cause my heart just can't handle that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt, I'll let her hurt.
Tree.
was the first ever winner of American Idol, and 18 seasons later, I interviewed from season number 19, Alex Miller tonight. But that is Kelly Clarkson, first winner of American Idol. She has a talk show. She is also a coach on NBC's The Voice, and she is awesome. She can sure sing, that is for sure. Underneath the Tree, right there from Kelly Clarkson. Merry Christmas, everybody. Speaking of The Voice, why don't we play an artist from The Voice? This next artist is from Texas, from season number 4 of NBC's The Voice, Team Blake. This is Holly Tucker and Dallas on Your Boots on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Well, I met you just across the county line, where forever fields go out to meet the sky, with a sad song spinning in the background, like the one that's playing here right now. And win or lose, I was gonna make you mine, but nothing's changed. There's no escape from knowing you still got a little Dallas on your boots, still got a little heavy on your heart, still holding on to things that you don't want to lose, baby. You still got a little lonely in your eyes, like you never really ever said goodbye. I wanna be the one to love you, but you still got a little Dallas on your boots. Sometimes I can see you miles away, and everything you're thinking is written on your face. You're still holding on to what you left behind. Until you let it go, you're always gonna find that you can't love me like you want to, and I don't want just part of you. But you still got a little Dallas on your boots, still got a little heavy on your heart, still holding on to things that you don't want to lose, baby. You still got a little lonely in your eyes, like you never really ever said goodbye. I wanna be the one to love you, but you still got a little Dallas on your boots. We've been on and off together about a year, never past the fact that someone else is always here. 'Cause you still got a little Dallas on your boots, still got a little heavy on your heart, still holding on to things that you don't want to lose, baby. You still got a little lonely in your eyes, like you never really ever said goodbye. Yeah, I wanna be the one to love you, but you still got a little Dallas on your boots. Little Dallas on your boots.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's Country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Well, I was a wild one back in the day. I let some good ones walk away. 'Cause all I ever did was play foolish games. But you came along, and that all changed. And I met you
tie me down, 'cause I moved around like a hurricane inland bound. I would break away from all of my chains. Now you got me falling like a cool summer rain. When I met you, turn my life around. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was heading down a dead-end road with everything to lose. You came along and made me feel brand new. When I met you, I want you to know just what you mean to me. If it wasn't for you, girl, I don't know where I'd be. When I met you, you turned my life around. Well, I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was heading down a dead-end road with everything to lose. You came along and made me feel brand new. When I met you, when I met
His name is Sabin Sharp, and Sharp has an E on the end of it, S-A-B-I-N. Sabin is his first name, and he will be live with yours truly this coming Wednesday. I'm going to do 3 shows next week. We'll hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time Wednesday night. Sabin Sharp will call in at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can hear the interview live on our website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, and that is a great song called When I Met You from Sabin Sharp. How about another former American Idol contestant? This gentleman is Tyler Booth. This is called Ghost Town on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
When I walk down these busy streets, see memories like a tumbleweed rolling through every light. There ain't a bar I end up in, your voice don't haunt me like the wind blowing on some lonesome night. Ain't no place I can hide. Every corner that I turn, every sunset that I burn, every dirt road I go down, down, down. I smell your perfume, see your face, something whiskey can't erase. Swear that I can feel you here right now, and you're always hanging around. It's like I'm living in a ghost town. 2 a.m. ain't late enough, another shot ain't easing up the hard rain and the missing you. In every room inside my head, here beside me in my bed, you're right there. Ain't nothing I can do. Every corner that I turn, every sunset that I burn, every dirt road I go down, down, down. I smell your perfume, see your face, something whiskey can't erase. Swear that I can feel you here right now. You're always hanging around. It's like I'm living in a good sunset that I burn. Every dirt road I go down, down. I smell your perfume, see your face. Something whiskey can't erase. Swear that I can feel you here right now. You're always hanging around. It's like I'm living in a ghost town. Some old ghost town. Some old ghost town.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Got a counter full of long stems that never seem to die. My favorite's the pale pink, but I'll settle for white. Lucky me, I'm drowning in Valentine. At least once a week you got a dozen in hand, doing what you think makes you a good man. And I'll flash that fake smile once again. There's one for sneaking in too late at night, one for when sorry wouldn't make it right. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. Roses. They'll be yellow when you're coming from the bar across town. That lipstick red we don't talk about. I'm waiting on a bouquet that comes without. One for every white lie that's left your lips. There's one for every broken promise I forgive. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. Roses. I don't know why you and I can't start over when the flowers die. All I need is for you to see they don't mean nothing to me. When there's one for that ring burning on your hand, and one for every wilted second chance. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we don't show it, so we just call them roses. Roses. Yeah, we'll just call them
She is my good friend May Estes. She is from Hope, Arkansas, and that is a great song called Roses. First one I heard from her, and found her on that great little app called TikTok. If you want to find her and follow her as well, her name is May, M-A-E Estes, Miss May Estes, and she is fantastic. This next artist is from a little farther north. He is from Canada. He is my good friend Jason Blaine. This is called Countryside. We love it on the new Countryside. On today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You'll know her when you see her. She'll be the one in the scuffed up boots, old ball cap, pony ponytail through the back, grooving to a Garth Brooks tune. Her first car was a truck. She ain't afraid to sling it in the mud. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. Meet her friends out and get a little out. Round about Friday night, might shotgun a couple cool ones out where the stars shine bright. Favorite blue jeans frayed and torn, out there with the crickets and the cattle and the corn. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. It's late, that look in her eyes says you wanna get lost, take a little ride. Ain't no telling what we might find. She scoots over and the dashboard lights shows a little more of that countryside. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. Yeah, showing off her countryside.
To Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Santa baby, slip some Wranglers under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. A Martin saddle and a pony too, wrong blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the cowboys that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good in
Her name is Jenna Paulette. That is called Santa Baby, a Cowgirl's Dream, and that is a fantastic Christmas song as well. Don't you love the indie artist Christmas music? I sure do. How about Jenna Paulette's original music, though? Her latest single is called Pretty Ugly from Jenna Paulette on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It was Sunday drive, blue sky weather, it was two names carved in a heart on a tree. It was him and me thinking it was gonna last forever. It was looking like a real deal diamond ring. Oh, I'm talking picture perfect Polaroid, put it in a frame. Oh, but it's looking like it's all done changed. Roses on the counter are wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in that always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Usually a little more put together, but I can't quit wearing this worn out shirt. Listen, it's still sitting front and center, and I can't even hide how bad it hurts. Roses on the counter are wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in that always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Yeah, heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Oh, I'm talking picture perfect Polaroid, put it in a frame. Oh, yeah, it's a damn shame. Roses on the counter are wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in that always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly.
New and exciting.
Broadcasted live from Spreaker.com and iHeartRadio.
Yesterday's dirty dishes sitting at the table with us. You stopped by for a smoke and a beer a couple hours ago, but you're still here. Fish sticks and mayonnaise, bush lights in a purple haze. Ain't a thing that I would trade for these moments with you, dear. I wanna buy you up, I wanna take you home, I wanna put you on a hanging shelf, nice and close, so I could take you down when I'm feeling blue. Pour myself a big old glass of me and you. I wanna bottle you up. Looking like you crawled out of bed, tangled up in a spider web. You probably got a pounding head, last night's smoke on your breath. But you're sure looking pretty to me. You're like a tank of gasoline. Light a match within 10 feet and I bet you'd start to scream. I wanna bottle you up, I wanna take you home, I wanna put you on a hanging shelf, nice and close, so I can take you down when I'm feeling Drop by here every week, bumming beers and heads sweet. We sit around and we shoot the breeze with little cups of homemade wine. My daddy used to make a homemade brew. Mama used to drink it too. They get drunk in the afternoon and they dance in the living room. I wanna bottle you up, I wanna take you home, I wanna put you on a low hanging shelf, nice and close, so I can take you down when I'm feeling blue. Pour myself a big old glass of me and you. I wanna bottle you up. Whoa.
That is Joe Stam with the Joe Stam Band, and that is called Bottle You Up. Well, that's going to do it for me tonight. You can bottle this show up and replay it all you want. We thank the syndicated stations and our radio affiliates for doing just that as well. You'll be able to hear us in Germany, Belgium, Denver, Colorado, Kansas City, all over the universe. Absolutely. Well, I want to thank Mr. Alex Miller from American Idol for joining me tonight. And if you want to go see him in Branson, get your tickets at the Mansion Theater, mansiontheater.com. He'll be performing live with Miss Rhonda Vincent, the Queen of Bluegrass. That's going to be a fantastic show, and we will have a fantastic show this coming Wednesday. I'll be live with Mr. Saban Sharp, whose music I just debuted on the program a few minutes ago as well. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, we will see you on the radio. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye now.
Put you in